The Red Raiders are set to host a major transfer portal target this weekend out in the 806. Who is it? We'll discuss that, plus give a scouting report and discuss Grant McCaslin and the current 2024-2025 Texas Tech men's basketball roster. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's RC Maxfield here for the Back to 12 podcast. If you haven't already, you know what to do by now. Like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell to stay in the know on everything Texas Tech men's basketball all year long, whether it's on the hardwood, in the portal, or in the high school recruiting trail. We've got you covered right here on the largest group of Texas Tech fans on YouTube. We are 150 subs away from 10K. Unbelievable stuff, and it's all because of you guys. Thank you so much for that. And if you haven't joined the community yet, again, just hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. All right, I know what y'all are here for. I get it, RC. Enough with the promo stuff. Can we tell us who's going to be on campus? I've got you. Andrew Carr, Wake Forest power forward center. Let's just call him a member of the front court. Will visit the 806 this weekend, according to the Scarlet and Black Insiders, Austin Massey. He was the first to break the news in the Texas Tech space. Carr is 6'10", 220 pounds with 1 year of eligibility remaining. Actually started his career at Delaware. Remember, I talked about him in a video a couple of days ago in terms of shout out to Joe Flacco. But when it comes to Andrew Carr, this is one of those guys that is arguably the best big in the portal. Now, everybody has an opinion on that front. He's in the conversation, and that's saying something. This guy averaged 13.5 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and shot 37.1% from three. Reminder, he is 6'10". He is a versatile big that can play both inside and out. He is physical, down low, and understands spacing really, really well. We'll give a ton of synergy numbers in terms of where he ranks nationally in terms of the percentiles here. And the first one we've got is in the post-up game. He ranks 87th percentile nationally. You are going to hear a ton of numbers in this video where he is ranked 80+%. Ideal type stuff. No doubt about it. He has a high basketball IQ on both ends of the floor, and it all starts with his feet. Unbelievable footwork for a guy that is 6'10", 220. You don't feel great about him guarding a, point guard or shooting guard on the perimeter, but he can do it, and he can do it because of his footwork. He has really good footwork for, his size, and he can extend outside the arc, as I mentioned, 37.1% from three, but also on the right side of the floor, as is really common, it feels like, with a lot of these guys in the portal. They shoot from one side of the floor better than the other. He shoots really well from the right side of the floor, shooting plus 40% from three. He ranks 72nd percentile nationally as the roll man in the pick and roll. And now here's where the numbers get absolutely ridiculous. Bonkers, lunacy type stuff. Okay, the staff over at Scarlet and Black Insider, we were talking about his synergy numbers, and they're just insane. I mean, I haven't seen a guy like this. Okay, so bear with me. A lot of numbers coming your way. He ranks 93rd percentile nationally as a cutter. He ranks 92nd percentile nationally on post-ups. He ranks 91st percentile nationally for offensive rebounding. He ranks 90th percentile in transition. He ranks 86th percentile in post-ups with a hard double, meaning when he gets doubled, he ranks in the 86th percentile in points per possession. Nuts. Just absolute video game-like numbers on synergy. I really, truly haven't seen a guy, regardless of the level we're talking about, whether that's low, mid-major, or high major basketball, put up numbers like that in terms of their synergy page. Truly crazy stuff. Now, defensively, he understands angles really well because of those feet that I mentioned in terms of they're very quick, and he's consistent and effective in getting to spots due to the fact that, he can move his feet and he understands angles. He's one of those guys. And also, when it comes to being an impactful guy around the rim, he has nearly a 5% block rate coming in at 4.9%. A lot of people ask, RC, what's your opinion on some of these guys? And when it comes to Andrew Carr, this should be a high priority in the transfer portal, for the Red Raiders, if not the highest priority in the transfer portal. Carr is proven at the Power 5 level to be a legit impactful 5-man or 4, regardless of where you play him, and really add a new dimension to the offense that he is a part of. He is near the top of my want list, and I truly believe he is arguably the best big in the portal. And if he were to don the scarlet and black next season, I mean, I think he's a preseason all Big 12 type player. He's that good. And I think we talked about the pick and roll numbers not too long ago in terms of where he ranks nationally there. And it's okay, 72nd percentile nationally. I think that goes up in a very heavy pick and roll system that Grant McCasland likes to run. I think you're going to see him get better at that. So once again, the Scarlet and Black Insiders, Austin Massey, is reporting that Andrew Carr of Wake Forest is set to visit the 806 this weekend. Sources are telling him, again, that'll be on April 26th through the 28th. And I truly believe he is arguably the best big in the portal. He would be a sizable, no pun intended, addition to the Red Raider roster. Now, when it comes to Grant McCasland's track record on official visits and getting commitments, as it stands right now, somebody's going to say I'm a jinx if it doesn't happen. Oh, well, whatever. I'm just giving you the facts here, people. Grant McCasland is 8 for 8 when it comes to official visits leading to commitments prior to the Andrew Carr visit. He's already 2 for 2 in this cycle. You may remember Kevin Overton and Federico committed to the Scarlet and Black, and it feels like it's been years. That's how quick the portal moves, doesn't it? But could Carr make it 3 for 3 in this cycle and 9 for 9 overall in the Grant McCasland era? It is something that we will be talking about a ton over on the Scarlet and Black Insider. So head on over there to join the fastest growing Texas Tech community on the internet today. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell to stay in the know on Texas Tech men's basketball right here on the Back to 12 podcast channel. Now, before we get out of here, I want to just give you another look at the roster. I've had a couple of people ask me in the comments to discuss the roster, and here it is. It's at the bottom of your screen. You got Darion Williams, Chance McMillan, the aforementioned Kevin Overton, and Federico from the portal. You've got Kerwin Walton, Devin Cambridge announcing he is set to return. By the way, shout out to Bounce Man 35, already jumping rope after having a severe knee injury and having surgery 4 months after it happened. He may be ahead of schedule, people. And that is a scary proposition for every other Big 12 team and any other team that Texas Tech could potentially play in March next year. You've also got Ameli Alahu on scholarship, and then Jack Francis and Jazz Henderson Jr. when it comes to the walk-ons. But the big news right now in Texas Tech men's basketball is the Red Raiders are set to host one of the best bigs in the portal in Andrew Carr from Wake Forest. 6'10", 220, averaged 13.5 points, nearly 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and shot 37% from 3 last year for the Demon Deacons. He is a guy whose synergy page just it looks like video game type numbers, and he would be an absolutely massive addition for the Red Raider front court. As always, like I just said earlier, well, you can stay in the know on the Scarlet and Black Insider by joining, well, the fastest growing community on the internet in the Texas Tech space. So head on over there. The link will be down in the description below. And if you haven't already, be sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell, as we are just 150 subs away from 5 digits. 10K people. Join the largest group of Texas Tech fans here on YouTube for daily videos that are 100% free to you right here on the Back to 12 podcast channel.